This is a day for new beginnings. Stay with me to let you know exactly what can you start from this energy. Hi, I'm Maria from the Wellbeing Institute, and each day I'm speaking about how this energy of the universe from the daily Tongshu calendar perspective helps us to make our life better. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be noticed every time when I publish something. And believe me, starting and following me, listening to my advice, you may see a big difference into your life. Today is a day when you could start, for example, commercing new businesses. You can do debt collection, financial activities, and investments. You can start them from this energy, like a new project. That's what I'm saying. You can meet new friends or people or maybe clients. You can do networking. It's a good day for signing contracts or agreements, and a good day for trading, which you should avoid is constructing drains, disengaging or dissolving agreements, pray and worshipping, and also seeking a medical treatment. These are activities you should avoid. The rest of them are neutral. Now, the Dongshu, the stars of the day, are not really supporting many activities, but we have some good hours. And these are actually all day. It can be considered. So every 120 minutes, the sky is changing from the hour perspective too. And sometimes we are better supported at certain hours. That's what I'm saying. So the best hour of the day, it is actually the fire god and the metal dog, which means from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So make your stuff the most important things in that timing if you want. Now, those who are supported by this energy, who are friends actually with the tiger, are those who have in their BaZi chart the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the horse, the dog, and the pig. If you have in your BaZi chart, you have four signs you should know. And if you want to find out, you could make your BaZi chart. Underneath this video, you will find a link where you can do it for free. So you will find out that actually you don't have just one zodiac in the Chinese zodiac, but four. And each of them is important because responds of one of the areas of your life. The year one, you know about it, is probably the less important because respond about the friends, or maybe the ancestors. Yes, that one is important when it comes about feng shui, but otherwise the other three influence you much more. What do I mean? So the month zodiac is that which is usually the strongest one, and that respond of authority, the relationship with your parents, and even how is the work for you, what skills do you have, and plenty of these kind of things. Now the day respond of how are you, how people see you, how do you feel, and even the relationship with your partner. And the hour respond of your relationship with your kids, if you're going to have kids, if you're younger, or who knows, the investments and maybe your thoughts, your plans. It's very interesting actually and very complex. However, it's not so bad or so hard to learn this. And if you are curious, follow me. Every day I'm talking about it and you can learn in time. Now, if one of the signs I just told you appears on these pillars, you will do things in harmony. Everything will work out for you just fine. Now, if you have the monkey, for example, then you have a clash and an ungrateful punishment. This clash means that you can act, do things you want to change in your life. Usual, this energy is very good for changing things because you have kind of the power to fight. If you have the monkey, also you have this ungrateful punishment, which might make you to feel that people are not grateful for you to you. What could you do? Lower your expectations and definitely don't help if you are not asked for. If you have the snake, you are very, very sensitive today. You have a harmed relationship and an ungrateful punishment. So probably if someone is not grateful to you, you may be really hurt. Think about that. It's just the energy, and you are in control of your emotions. If you have the pig in your BaZi chart, you have a destruction relationship. Of course, you have a harmony too, and usually it's stronger. But this destruction might make something to be changed on that pillar where the pig appears suddenly, and you might not like it. You will be very sensitive about it. Well, you should take care of your emotion, don't react, and don't ruin everything for yourself. Now, if your day master is Bing, which is the young fire, today you should follow your intuition and sort out the problems like that. Be sensitive, feel the energy, and listen to your intuition, then act. Let's talk about Feng Shui. When I'm speaking about Feng Shui, you are invited to sit in the area I'm going to mention, and always I keep in mind that this is the combination between the flying stars. The day star combined with the month star is giving us this kind of energy. Of course, there can be much more to it, but I'm not going to go in details. So, you place yourself in the south room, I'm saying, for partnerships for creating prosperity, maybe royalties. Northeast, the sector from Northeast, is good for partnerships for wealth, um, maybe business. The West is good to be very creative and also to connect with others. You could hire people sitting in this area. So if you are a HR, if you have a meeting, usual when this combination comes, you can actually hire people. And Southwest is good for competitivity. Now, of course, it's Friday, but you may work, right? Peach blossom. Peach blossom today is the rabbit. So if you want to activate the rabbit, you will place a nice bouquet, maybe your favorite flowers in the east too. But don't forget to use this activation, and you can leave the flowers for 2 weeks, but you can use this activation twice a year or maybe 3 times. It's not good, it's not recommended to activate this energy more than 2 or 3 times a year. Also, you still have to do the activities. Keeping your peach blossom active, the best idea is at that timing you and that day when you have the peach blossom active, if the peach blossom is the rabbit, your personal peach blossom is the rabbit, you do the activities between 1 and 3 p.m., the goat hour, I said, and 7 and 9 p.m., which is the dog hour. You make up something. I don't know. Go for a meal at lunchtime, have a coffee with someone, or you can go dancing from 7 o'clock. And like that, you will attract more people and they are going to like you. Now, it's not necessarily about finding a partner. This can be just be likable and obtain something or make people to follow you. You also can do a reel, for example, and that it's activating the peach blossom. But if you do that activity, you have to place yourself at ease, and maybe you will backface the relationship direction from Qi Men, which I'm going to tell you in a sec. Now, if you want to use Qi Men for noble people, you will backface uh, east. Southeast is good for wealth, for health is east, and for relationship is northwest. So let's get back to that peach blossom. If the peach blossom or your peach blossom is the rabbit, you will go live or maybe call someone you want to catch up with and be liked by that person, back facing northwest, sitting in the east, you make that call. Did you get it? That's the way you can use it. Now, let's give you some strategies, and if you want to use them for the activities you have to do today, you will see a difference. Don't forget, if you cannot backface the direction I'm telling you, I'm indicating you and the activity, you can actually walk through that direction. These are after the day uh, chart, the daily Qi Men chart, which means it's all day and doesn't matter if it's a good another good timing. The timing it's all day. So, but if you want to use a tong shu and do it between 1 and 3 p.m., good idea. Now, let's talk about strategies. So, back facing north this time, it's good for fame, recognition, and prosperity. Southeast, you will back face if you want protection and spiritual practices or activities. Northwest, you will back face if you want inner peace and meditation. So you want to meditate to your inner peace. This is the direction you should choose. And south is good for improvement and contemplation. Maybe there is something doesn't work well in your life, so you will back face east, south, connect with the energy and contemplate, see what's wrong. You can even write it down. This is it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me for more because each day I'm speaking about this energy and you will see improvement. I dare you. Bye.